Oh man, this game is absolute terrible. How is this a strat? This is the sorry, give me a second. I just watched this recording in full and it is rough stuff. So, this is the Berber villagers as militia strategy in which you send your starting two villagers forward, the rest of them go on to food, and yeah, I will make you suffer. That's right. I will make you suffer. Because not only is this a laming strategy, this is also a TC dropping strategy. So he's going to go forward with these villagers. He's going to try and lame as many resources as he possibly can, including lumber camps. Oh, get him. Oh. And now we have an interesting situation over here with that scout and that villager. Supposedly this guy on Reddit has claimed that he has gone up a total of 600 elo from 1200 elo to 1800 elo in a matter of a month or less with this strategy. That's how powerful this strat is. And Lord Bolton, he is 1500 and this was on his road to 1800. So I don't know how fast this player is, but if a 1200 player can do this, oof, I don't want to know what can happen on the lower elos. I'm actually kind of hesitant to post this strategy to you. So the idea is once he has those on food, he's going to bring additional villagers over. He is scouted with his sheep in order to find his boars. He hopes to lame both of his opponent's boars. Let's see. Oh, he was a little bit slow on that boar, but he is going to try and lame this boar. Ooh, saw that villager over there. And he misclicked. Once again, 1200 elo player. Not the fastest in terms of actions per minute. And I think this villager is now going to bite the dust. And you'd think this game is in the bag for Lord Bolton at this time. He is up a total of 3 villagers and we're only 5 minutes in. But this is where the terror just begins. This is where it just starts. Because he pulls all the boys and all the girls. And he has a miniature army that has just assembled out of nowhere. All additional villagers are going to be sent forward. Whenever you see the scout, fight that scout, he says. Fight that scout. Once it goes down, you are in a very, very good position. He likes to build forward lumber camps so that when his villagers get weak, he can then return them to the lumber camp and get enough wood to drop a TC. There's not going to be any mills. There's just going to be denying of woodlines. Absolutely disgusting this strategy is. But I guess effective? This is a wild one. I really don't know how I feel about this particular strategy or if I should even post this onto YouTube. But you know what? It's my duty as an odd strategist. Oh, he did get another villager sniped there. 22 to 19 and 3 military for Bolton. You'd think Bolton's in the lead, but he has a forward army of 12 villagers. And these villagers, they're feisty, man. They're feisty. Oh, cool, you got militia? I got my own militia. I got 12 militia. I heavily outnumber your militia with my villagers. Now, this is a 30-plus minute game, so I am going to have to fast forward just a little bit. But my goodness, this is insane. Absolute madness. Don't give him even an inch. Don't even let him take that lumber over here. And sure enough, he's spending a total of 50 wood to build. Well, I was assuming that he was going to build a house over here. Maybe he's not. He's spending very, very minimal. Oh, he's not even. Very minimal resources to deny 100 wood lumber camp. Why? Because he has his own forward striking force. Oh, Garrison, get that woman. Get that woman. I'm out of words. I'm out of words. How is this a strategy? Meanwhile, he doesn't have the most efficient eco at home. He eventually does build that mill, because he has to, which you also do in a Persian deuce because he's run out of food. Actually, kind of unfortunate that he has. Oh, he did find that boar over there, but he probably doesn't have. I just saw something go delete. Oh man, this is so toxic. This is such a terrible strategy. I mean, on the one hand, I love it. It's so out there. It's so unique. How do you even go about countering this? I think archers, go fast feudal and go for archers might be the play here, but even that, these villagers could probably run down your archers because they are faster, and now all of a sudden, I think actually you have to garrison your TC in this particular situation to fight your opponent in this. And the reason that is because your HP is exactly equivalent to your opponent's TC's HP. But the problem is you're not really collecting food, and he is collecting food potentially at home because he's made so messy. Also, you've invested into all these walls. I mean, there's just a lot going on at this point, and I think this TC will eventually go down. If we look at Lord Bolton's perspective, he does still have 200 wood in the bank, but that wood he wants to spend on farms. He wants to go up. He wants to get military out. Ooh, I think he can actually still repair this if he has enough villagers. Everybody's pulled to repair. Oh, so frustrating. And I guess with the Berber villagers, you could actually outrun your opponent as he tries to run away. But now he is shooting villagers left and right. And the villager number is in Bolton's favor by a total of 5. And yeah, this CC is eventually going to go down. He can't maintain wood on that, so he's going to have to relocate. And immediately he just rushes in. He doesn't give an F. Rush in there, stop his lumber, make it inefficient. That TC needs to go down, and it's disastrous for Bolton. Has he even... oh, he did actually send the militia forward. I think that was a really, really good play on his part. But that's going to be tough to deal with these villagers as well, because these villagers could actually snipe those militia. It's just rough stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, what do you do against all of this? And there's so many of them all over the place. You can't really take resources. It's suffering. This is like a TC drop is suffering to a certain extent, but this is next level. This man is an absolute mad lad, like a monster amongst men. And I say that very, very respectfully. Drill Time, great job coming up with the strategy, but I don't often say this. I might eat my words on this, because I don't really like it when strategies get nerfed or something in that nature, but maybe this strategy deserves a nerf? Maybe? I mean, if you can climb from 1200 to 1800 elo in a matter of a month or less, that's madness. And look at his idle time. He has tons and tons of idols. And these militia, are they going to be able to do any work at all? Nope. See ya. Oh, he definitely needs to get that weak one there. I like the shift click. Yeah, there's tons and tons of idle time, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Because he has his whole forward strike force just going back and forth. Put the weak ones in. Fight the TC. Run. Don't give him an inch. Don't give him an inch. Who needs army when you have tons of army? You have 38 army with these faster moving villagers. I wonder if he eventually did pick. He doesn't even care. He's just like, I run faster than you. Try and keep up as I hunt down this deer. Oh man, messy, messy stuff. And this TC is eventually going to go down. I'm sure of it. Villagers running around, villagers fighting all over the place. I don't even think that Drill Time's fighting is all that good. He has a lot of idle time. I think Bolton is definitely the faster. Oh, that guy is completely surrounded. And yeah, still a total of 6 villagers, 5 villagers in the lead for Bolton. But is he collecting any resources at all? Are any resources being collected for Bolton right now? I mean, his wood is super inefficient. There's literally just like red villagers all throughout That wood line. Oh, dude, this is... Ugh. That tower, that's actually not a bad tower. And these villagers get walled in. That's hilarious. What do you do now? Haha, I got you. I'm definitely going to try this, but I'm definitely not going to play this strategy too often. And he actually decides to abandon. He doesn't have a TC, so he's not producing any villagers. So eventually, drill team will catch back up. I wonder where these guys are going to build that new T. Wait, how much wood does he even have? He doesn't have enough wood because he built that tower. That's why you don't build that tower. Oh, that's super awkward. That's really awkward, and I think he's just going to rush down this tower at this point. Yeah. He knows he doesn't have stone. Oh, another villager bites the dust. Gets some more villagers. Oh, he wants to buy the stone, but I don't think he's going to be able to buy the stone. He could sell wood. He's just going to have to mine it. Sorry, no stone. No stone for you. You don't have castle. Oh, man. And... he had Lord Bolton hesitating here for a little bit, like, should I even collect the stone? But he needs a little bit. You need 101 at least to be able to repair. And all these villagers are going to die. Why? Because red is faster. Oh, the wolf. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get the wolf action in there. New TC is being constructed on that stone, but... at this point, drill team has already collected enough wood to drop, just with this weak ones, to drop an additional TC. Even has some nice farming eco going on, nice and safe. And meanwhile, it's a thing, man. It's a thing. His eco at home is looking nice. Nice, I mean 6 farms and a bunch of idle villagers, but these can also collect resources. And I wonder if he's actually going to delete this and drop this on Bolton's face. Yeah, all of these villagers are eventually going to get taken down. The wolf even getting in on this action. But you don't even need the wolf. You can simply villager teleport. You can simply outspeed your opponent. Oh, it's so gross. It's so absolutely disgusting. Who needs military when you have tons and tons of free militia? And at this point, you don't even need to fight this woman anymore. You can just give her a doink and walk away. But I think he has other ideas. I think he's going to slowly but surely take her down. Still in Dark Age. What is Bolton up to? Okay, archery range. I do like that play, but he can't really get gold to produce... Never mind. There is indeed a second TC drop. I think you just garrison. I think you garrison and you should win this fight. Although, that being said, he's collecting significantly more wood than you are. 200... No, you should have garrisoned here, Bolton. You should have garrisoned. You would have actually won that TC fight if you garrisoned 10 villagers in there. It may not seem like you're ahead, but... yeah, I think that's always a play. If somebody who's Berbers tries to drop you, just garrison and fight it. A blacksmith. I don't think that's the right play either. I think you need all of that wood to try and protect over here. I would definitely love to play against this Berber villager guy. Also, how do you do this on a Persian player? How do you jab this strategy? Like, I'm sure that in his climb to 1800, he has encountered many Persian players. So I would like to actually see drill team playing against a Persian player. And look, these archers, are they outran by a villager? Can you outrun with Berber villagers archers? Well, you can definitely outrun the arrows. That's for certain. And Bolton is hurting, even though he's... oh, and he just lost those archers. That was huge. Definitely don't want to... what language is he... where is he from? Mad lad. And Bolton's up a whole bunch, but I don't think that Bolton thinks that he's up by a bunch. Especially since this TC is going to be going down in the next minute or so. 35 villagers for... drill time. 36. He has surpassed because of all of that food that he's been collecting, and Bolton has not been collecting. Actually, what drill time should do is place a mill over here and then take all of these farms. You might as well, or take these farms and then just simply delete them. That's a whole bunch of wasted resources for Bolton as well. Bolton's even trying to get some stuff going over here. Oh God, he didn't have gold at home, so he went to his opponent's main goal to get gold. You know what? Good place. Good place. Scouts now coming out, and I think the GG can be called here pretty soon because none of his opponent's villagers are walled in at all. This is something else, man. I can't even. Oh, and there come the scouts. GG is indeed called. I mean, look at the amount of villagers. 12 villagers here backed up by free scouts. That's 15 military units if I've ever seen it. And let's just take a quick look at the timeline in this particular situation. 27 kills, 32 deaths, but it doesn't matter because he's made his opponent's economy so much less efficient. I say that, but it's only about 1,000 food, but I think that's what really mattered in this particular situation, was that food collected. Oh my indeed. And that's your timeline. The Berber villager militia rush into TC drop. I'm gonna try it. But I really don't like it. I really don't like this strategy. This is, well, remember, keep Berber Villager walking. And have a great day, guys. Keep playing Age of Empires. We'll see if this one gets nerfed in the next update or two. My goodness, this is strong.